Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of the Woolly Treasures podcast. Hello, lovelies. Here we are again. It's been a while. It should be every 2 weeks. I think it's about 4 weeks since I last posted, because I think in my last one I was saying Happy February, and now I'm saying Happy March. Here in Britain, it's a rainy, grey day. Not easy to say, but yeah, the nights are getting longer, and the mornings are getting lighter, so that's good. More time to knit. So let's just jump in, because you know how difficult I find this first bit. Once I get going, I'll be fine. So please try and stick with it. It will get better, I promise. Well, I hope so. Anyway, if you like knitting, it should get better. So yeah, don't know if you recognise this, but this is the 5-hour Jiffy knit, so called. I think it took me about 12 hours and maybe a little bit more. I'll put a video of me showing it off to its full potential. But yeah, it's every now and again you knit a jumper and you think, I don't know if it was me, the pattern, or the wool, or all three. But yeah, it's not what I expected. And you can see from the pattern, I did the wider collar, so it's supposed to sort of stand out and up. Now I did the I think they said to do 5 inches, and I did. Oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad like that. Actually, that looks a lot nicer like that. But so maybe it's the wool or the size needles. I did a tension, as you're supposed to do. We were using size 1 UK needles, which is a 7.5, I think. And I used a Narran wool. Now, on reflection, I think maybe I should have used a chunky wool. This is the Drops Alaska 100% wool. I don't think I've used 100% wool before, but I think I've decided after the last few, I've done about 3 now knits, chunky and Narran on the larger needles, and I just don't get on with it. I don't know why. Oh, sorry about that. We didn't have a delivery, but something spooked Ozzy. So, yeah, he's barking away. For a small dog, he's got a really loud bark. Anyway, where was I? Drops Alaska, 100% wool. Hadn't used it before. Yeah, so it's very open. The knit is very open, and I'm not a fan of that. I expected it to be, I don't know, to look a lot closer. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to use a fluffier yarn. Now I don't know whether to go for a chunky and adapt the tension, but definitely smaller needles. I'm going to try a smaller size needle. And I'm thinking maybe in like a pale blue. I fancy a fluffy pale blue snuggly jumper. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to throw it. I will wear it, but I'm not 100% happy. And I think I've had a run of jumpers lately that I've knitted, and I expected great things, and I wasn't 100% happy. It might be me. I mean, I do need to go to Specsavers. I've noticed my knitting is getting closer and closer lately. So I don't know. Perhaps we'll go to Specsavers, or we'll put on some. Doesn't help it when your brain's not working properly, is it? Thank you, menopause. Where was I going with this? Some like magnifying glasses or something. I'll try that. But yeah, not a hit. not a hit. I was quite upset, and I haven't actually even posted this on Instagram yet, because that just goes to show I was so disappointed. I just thought, well, I might as well just give up knitting, because I'm spending all my time making these things and I'm not happy with them when they're finished. But that's defeatist, and I'm not doing that. So we'll carry on. Plus the fact I've still got umpteen unfinished works in progress I've got to finish. So, or give them to somebody else to see if they want to finish them. No, we'll carry on. The other thing about this wall, now I have now worn this. This is the 4th time I've put this on. Well, including when I first made it. I haven't been wearing it out 4 times, but it does need a wash now. But can you see that? Now that started straight after the first time of wearing it, from where my arm rubs. So someone tell me in the comments, is this a normal thing? Is it because it's 100% wool? Is it supposed to do this? I've got a debobbler, a lint away machine, so I will go over it. But I wanted to leave it there so I could show you guys. Let me come closer so you can get the proper look. Oh no, it won't show up. Yeah, can you see where I've... See, look, as well, knitting. That's where I've twisted a stitch. So, yeah, I think as well with this, because it had the 5 hours, I was in a bit of a rush because I wanted to get it finished to see if I could do it as quick as possible. And that's not always a good idea. So, well, with me, it's not. Yeah, so that's the Jiffy knit, which is the only thing I managed to finish, because to be honest, it really put me off. I've been really slow with my knits lately because I don't know. I lost my knitting mojo, so we need to get it back. Okay, so what I thought I'd do today is just show you, I think I've got 5 of my knits in progress, all vintage jumpers, no baby knits today. And, I'm out of breath. Oh, sorry, I'm tapping the microphone as well. Good Lord. Okay. Oh, you get like that sometimes. I think it's talking too quick as well. You need to calm down, Ali. Calm yourself down. Right. Where was I again? Okay. My mum's jumper, which I think I have bored everybody silly with over the last few years. Now, I had a look back on my Instagram to find out, because now this is the picture, in case you didn't see any of my other podcasts, that's the picture of my mum when she was in her teens, and I've always had that picture. Unfortunately, she died when I was 19, so I haven't got many. Did I just say when she was 19? When I was 19. I haven't got very many pictures, but I've always liked that picture, and I've looked for years to see if I could find the pattern, and it was only now I'm looking at my notes because it will tell me, I hope it will tell me, 2017. Thank goodness for Instagram. I put a post out asking if anyone knew where I could get it or anything similar, and a lovely lady on Instagram, Barbara Knits Again, contacted me and said, yeah, I know that pattern. It's an emu pattern. I'll put a picture of it there. So that was 2017. I have tried to make this several times, and well, it didn't help, firstly, because it's a size bust 32 and I'm a 38-40. So I think the original calls for 3-ply. So I thought, right, I'll do it in 4-ply. The first attempt was going to be way too small. Second attempt, I don't know what I'd done with my tension working out, but it was gigantic. and then I gave up. I think I tried again and gave up with it. Well, anyway, I decided that this was the year I was going to finish it, and Mum's birthday would be the 25th of March, so I was thinking hopefully I'll get it made for her birthday. Oh dear, I have frogged this so many times. I could have finished it. I could have had it finished. It's a simple pattern, but well, I work full time, so most of my knitting I do in the evenings or at the weekends. Well, in the evenings, we don't have the big light on. We have a lamp on if we're watching telly, so it's not too bright, which is great. But when you're working with that colour, it's not fantastic. And the pattern, I only have to say in my head 1, 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. It's like a rib, but it's jiggled around to give this sort. I don't know if you're going to see it on camera. Oh, I think you can. Now, if anyone knows the name for that, again, please pop it in the comments for me. It's almost like fish scales, I would say. So yeah, so you think that was easy enough. You've only got to do purl 2, knit 2. Or when you've got a hubby talking to you, or you're watching something and all of a sudden you're like, oh, what's that? And then I think, oh, what's that? Did I do knit 1? Or I'm on a purl 2? Yeah, I have made mistakes. And I've just noticed where I finished it. Again, I don't know if that's going to show up, but I have slightly, where I've done too many knit rows. So you've got, yeah, can you see it there? That bit there. So it's elongated. And I've done that about 3 times. This is the back. And I thought, I can't keep on doing it. I've got to push through it. And it's the back. And I think, I won't put it over the microphone, but I think, well, I actually thought, to be honest, I thought, what would Mum do? I thought Mum would probably say, just carry on. People might even think it's supposed to be there. Who knows? We won't say anything. But I think I'm lucky with the colour that it doesn't really show up that much. So yeah, we'll keep that between ourselves. So I've increased the from the tension. I've increased it. So hopefully, and I think it will. I don't want to make the microphone make a funny noise. So I'll be gentle. But that to me looks like it's going to fit. Now the bit that is going to be difficult is the what's it called? The yoke. I've got the yoke to do, which I think is big enough. I'm sorry if this is rustling on the microphone. I'll find out when I go and edit. There we go. So if that's like that, and then the yoke, because it comes up quite high, and then you have the hearts. So what I've done, because I'm thinking, well, there can't be a lot of difference, I'm hoping, in the next size. So although I've extended here for the bust, I've come back to the original number of stitches for the yoke. So when I pick up, I'll pick up as if I'm doing size for a size 32, or I may do a few stitches extra and see how we go with that. So that's going to be done in white, and I was going to use this snuggly that I had, but that's a 3-ply, so I'm thinking that might be a bit too tight. So then I found, and I thought I had left it here. Oh, bear with me, it's over there. Let's pop over here. I haven't got to worry about Ozzy this week because he's sitting on the stairs waiting for Daddy to come home, so he's not going to nick my seat when I get up. Hang on a sec. Oh, sorry. Wasn't an earthquake, it was just jiggling around. Right, so I've got this, and I think this is a Women's Institute 4-ply, but it's more of a cotton. Did I say what this was? I can't actually remember. Hang on, I've got the wool here. We've got the wool here. No, we really have. I put a brand new wool there. Bear with me again, sorry. Aha. You won't believe I tried to organise this morning, would you? Right, okay. Oh, drop snored. Yeah, there's a theme going on. I'm into drops at the minute. I'm trying to work my way through the range. Yeah, so this is the drop snored in. See, now this is where I know. Oh, it hasn't got a name of a colour, but I'm calling it petrol blue. I think that's quite a good pickup on the camera, actually, of the colour. It is like a petrol blue. Would you agree? So I'm not sure if I need a wool rather than a cotton. I think that might pull. So I'll have to go back and have a look in my stash and see. I must have some 4-ply in the wool with all the baby knits that I do. So yeah, that is my first work in progress. At least I finished the back, and then it's got, I think they're about 6-inch sleeves that come around that also have the heart pattern on there. It's not the cuff, is it? But you know what I mean, on the bottom of the thing. So that's what I've been working on. I think I'm going to have this at the moment as a weekend knit, because I'm so sorry, I'm huffing and puffing. I haven't had my inhaler today, so that's probably not helping. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a weekend knit so that I can see what I'm doing. And even though I could see what I was doing this morning, I still don't think that's actually the proper pattern. So I'll look into that. But yeah, so the back's done. I'm going to start on the front and find some white. Hopefully we'll have that done soon, but I'm not going to rush it. I think that might be part of the problem as well. I'm trying to rush things. Yeah, you can't always, there's no point in rushing it. Now, I enjoy knitting, but I also enjoy the result. So I do like, okay, going off topic a minute, I do like the cable on this. I've got another jumper that's knitted the same way with the sleeves. You just continue all the way up to the neck and then join it all in together. That's yeah, I think that's quite effective. Right, okay, I'm going to pop off and take my inhaler so I don't keep gasping at you, and then we'll have a look at the next work in progress. Right, okay, I think I'm sorted out now. I'm sorry for the sniffing as well. I haven't got a cold. I think it's well, I don't know really, but yeah, hopefully we won't have any of that now. Okay, so my next work in progress, this is another one that I started in 2017, so it's now 9 years old, and I actually took it off of the needles because I was going to frog it, and that was about 4 years ago. But for some reason I kept it in the bag, so I must have been sort of in two minds as, do I really want to get rid of it? Trying to force my hand, but then kept it. So it's not on the needles, so I've got all the tiny little stitches still there. So I'm going to be very delicate with this. But this is now I think this might be a 1950s. It's called the kimono sleeved slip-on. Now this might have even been a knit along. I can't remember, but I got the pattern from the lovely Killikitch 13. Now I had a look as well on Etsy this morning to see if you could still get this pattern, but I couldn't find it on there, and I'm not sure if Lizzie still has her Etsy shop, so I will find out from her and put it in the description below if you can still get it. So this is the pattern. Oh, I'm still huffing, I'm so sorry. This is the pattern, and I was doing it in this lovely hot pink. I'm not sure if it's still going to fit me. That might have been one of the reasons why I took it off the needles. But having said that, I mean, I think it will. I need to I'm going to measure it. But yeah, so I think I might carry on with this. Hang on, let me lower the camera down. That would be, so I wasn't as, oh, there we go. Oh, you still can't see that. Well, I need a booster seat, I think. Okay. A bit like yesterday, we went to celebrate my lovely mother-in-law, hello Beryl, because I know you like to watch this, 91st birthday. I'm sure she won't mind me saying, well, I hope you don't, sorry Beryl, but 91st birthday, said it again now, and we went for a lovely meal, and I had fish and chips, and it was gorgeous, huge piece of fish. But the only problem, oh, I don't know what's going on there. The only problem that we had was the chairs were a little bit low. I don't think the chairs were low. I think it's where the cushion had sunk. So I was a little bit like this. That's booster seat. So my brother-in-law said, "Oh yeah, we'll have to get a booster seat." But yeah, ranting again. Anyway, so I've totally lost the plot now. And I was saying booster seat. Aha, right, okay, yeah. So, and you're still not really low. I'm going to bring you down again. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. The more I seem to, no, you can't see the top of my head. The more I seem to try to get organised on this channel. Oh, look, you can see my wig. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got a couple of wigs. Just bought a new one that I'm trying to sort out. That one is a bit long. It comes down to about here. So yeah, we have these crazy ideas. Although wigs seem to be very much in fashion again. So I will be brave. I think I wore that one to work once. And I didn't get a bad reaction, but they are lovely there. I think they were being very kind. It's not the wig's fault. It's just it was just too long, far too long for me. Right, back to the knitting. Okay, so yeah, so this will be a summer top, and again, I don't know if that's where that other wool came from because it wasn't in this bag, but this is the Women's Institute 4-ply. Soft and shiny. It is so soft. It's really nice. I'm not sure if you can still get this. I think I've got it from Hobbycraft, but I haven't been in there for a while, so I need to go back in and have a look. So yeah, it looks like I've increased for the kimono sleeves, like the dolman sleeves they're called. It's not a bat wing, is it? But yeah, I think that will, and I don't think it will clash with my hair colour. So yeah, we'll see if I can pick up the stitches, find out where I was on the pattern, which shouldn't be too bad because of the increasing. So once I know how many stitches, I'll also know what size I was doing, which is probably the largest size. And I'm going to give it another go. It's going to be fun with all the sewing in all the ends. I might actually do that put it on the needle, sew in all the ends, and then do them as I go, because that that is not a favourite. Oh, I've pulled a stitch as well. We'll sort that. But yeah, so that's that one. Oh, wrong side, that way around. So that will keep me busy, but that'll be something for the summer. I suppose I'd wear it with jeans or denim shorts. I don't think I've got any white shorts. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't chuck it. I mean, I would have repurposed the wall, but it looks like there was quite a bit of work in that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is also from 2017. I don't know what went on in 2017, but I started some really nice jumpers and didn't finish them. Okay, so this one is called Tulip Time, for obvious reasons. Aren't they beautiful? Really gorgeous. And I've even completed the back. So 9 years ago, I did all the back. It's got the little knitted in sleeves as well. So that's the back. And then you have the you have a button and a loop at the back. So very nice. And then I got to the front and I managed to get almost 3 of the tulips done. And then something else must have caught my eye. Now, what would have been nicer than this? I'll have to have a look back on my Instagram and see what I went on to. And I didn't finish it. I mean, it's ludicrous, isn't it? This is going to be a little bit harder to figure out where I am to start it off again. And I think over the last few years, that's probably what's put me off. But hopefully, because of where I am on the graph, I've got a feeling that because I've got one of a little Christmas stitch marker there, I've got a feeling that I need to now start on the tip of the motif there, if that's the widest part, which looking at it, yeah, I think it might be, mightn't it? Because that's where the leaf goes round, is the widest part there, and I think I'm just starting the wide. Oh yeah, look, I am, because I was going in. So I think there is the tip of the next diamond, and if memory serves, picture is on there. Do I start another 2 either side? So I think I got scared of it, but I mean, luckily I have the graph. I printed it off. Oh, I've got more than one. Oh, I've got 4 in fact. Oh look, and I've even put notes on. I've even worked it out and put some notes on. So that's brilliant. But I think this is going to be definitely one not for an evening. This is going to be a weekend, and it's going to probably be a Sunday, so I can sit in total silence and pull my hair out while I'm trying to figure out exactly where I was and what I need to do. But worth doing. The wool is oh, now again I had that and I can't see it. Oh, is it that one? No, that's my North. Oh, well, I've written it down. It is, I have written it down, blah, blah, blah. Tulip Time. It's a 4-ply. Oh no, excuse my pronunciation. Schorschenmeyer. I'm going to find the ball with the band on. Bear with me just for one moment. Hi, I'm back again. It's half an hour since I said I was going to get the ball. I've only been in this one room since I wrote the name of the label down in my book, and I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. I've looked in the kitchen. I've even looked in the fridge, because I have been known to put things in the fridge that don't belong in the fridge. I've had all the cushions up on the settee. I've looked under the settee. I've looked in all of my bags. It's gone. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, and I know I didn't eat it. And Ozzy doesn't take, well, Ozzy hasn't been in here since I had the ball. I had a complete ball with the ball band to write it down in my book. And that's the last time I saw it. I've looked in drawers. It's complete mystery. So tune in to my next video to find out if I ever find it. That is weird. I seem to be very good at that. I make a lot of things disappear that I need and I never find them. It's just, I think there's a book about that, isn't there? I'm sure there's a book about where things go. But yeah, so I'm really sorry. I will. I've got it written down, so I will put it on there. The other thing that I've just thought of while I was looking for the ball of wool is I've only got 50 grams or a little bit left of that cream, and it's an unusual cream. It's like I don't think it showed up on the camera, but it's like a greeny cream. Now I've only got the remainder of that wool. If I haven't got enough to finish the tulips, I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's such an unusual colour. I wouldn't. I'll have to have a look online and see. I probably got it from the Wool Warehouse, so I'll have a look and see. But I mean, it was 9 years ago, so they're not going to have anything the same batch. My hair driving me mad today. Anyway, so we may or may not be finishing the tulip jumper, depending on whether I can ever find that ball of wool. But I'll let you know in the next video. So that was the third. The next two that are my work in progress, I mentioned in my last video, so you have seen them before. So I won't go into too much detail about this because you've already heard about them. But it's now what's it called? I think it's called the Fisherman's Knit Cardigan, which is a best way pattern, and that is available on Instagram. Hobo Hooks was the site I bought it from. So I don't know how far I was last time, but that's where I'm at with that one. And the reason I wanted to do this was because it's like a jumper that Mrs. MacArthur wore in Father Brown. It's got like a cowl neck. So yeah, I don't know why I've chosen this colour, because I've got nothing to go with it. And I think I've said before, this year I'm trying not to buy any clothes. I just make what I wear. So I'm living in jeans at the moment because they're the only things that fit me. But, you know, we'll get there. Watch this space. Otherwise, I'll be seen around town in my dressing gown and slippers. But yeah, I'm sure I can do better than that. Anyway, so yeah, so this is this green, which is a King Cole double knit merino blend, and the colour is, I'm going to have to squint to see what it says. Oh, okay, the colour is shade 38. Oh, sorry, 3810. That's the shade number. Okay, so I don't know what the colour is, but it's quite a nice bright colour. So I'm going to the Stitch show on the 22nd, and I'm going to be looking for some nice summery material with this that will go with this, so I can make a nice shirt dress. I think is what I've got in mind. So I've just finished watching the recent series of Father Brown, and I've noticed on there in nearly every episode one of the lovely ladies is wearing a shirt dress. So yeah, that's on my list of things to make. So yeah, I haven't got very far with this. I'm not even sure. I think this is I'm not even sure if I've started the back. I think it is the back from the size of that. So yeah, like I say, you've heard about this one before, so I won't go into too much detail. So that's number 4. And I'm sort of hoping to get these finished in March. I might have to start the tulip one again if I can't find that ball of wool. And the final one that I've got to show you, now I have shown you this in the last video, and I showed you again, it's another, for somebody who doesn't like ribs, I've now got 3 that are variants of rib, but it's such a lovely pattern, really, really pretty. And I love this wool. I think I said last time, it's got like it's not a solid colour. It's got different colours on it. You can see there, like where there's some of it's pinky and some of it's lavender and some of it's a bit bluey. Really pretty. So this is for the Happy Hearts jumper. This is a knit along. And you do it in 2 halves. You knit it in 2 halves. And the idea being then is you can knit different halves in different colour and match them, and then you've always got a different jumper essentially. So I've started the other half in this. It's like an oatmeal. I haven't got the band, so I can't actually tell you what that is. Unless I have. It is called Teddy. And that's in Teddy, and that's a James Brett. I think I originally bought this to make a baby outfit. And when I started doing this, and I had 2 balls, and you needed 200 grams. So I thought that would fit quite nice. So yeah, so that will be, so essentially it will go sort of halfway. So if I can sort of like that, crisscross, but I'll put a picture so you can see how it will look. There's no, well, it's sort of a rib pattern, but there's no proper ribbing. You start off straight into the pattern, which is nice. So that's how far I've got with that. This is a nice one. This is one I can do in the evening while we're watching murder mysteries and other things on TV. Oh, I always get in such a muddle. Look at that. That's terrible, isn't it? I think I've got that's a baby knit in a variegated yarn. For some reason, I've decided to put it in with this one. Now you can see why I lose things, can't you? But okay. So that's all I've really got to show you at the moment. It's the 1st of March today, so I'm hoping that when I jump in a couple of weeks' time to see you, one, I will have found that lost ball of wool. That is crazy. And 2, I might have got a bit further on with Mum's. I might start this afternoon. I think I'll start the ribbing this afternoon, and so then I'll have, if I do it at the weekends, I've got next weekend. I don't think I've got anything planned for next weekend. Last 3 weekends I've had things to do. Where I'm mobile now, I've been out for coffee with my daughter and her friend and her new baby. I went to a vintage fair. Now, was that last Sunday or the Sunday before? And that was really good. That was in Ware, which is not far from where I live. That was really good. Although I was disappointed, because now I know I've just said that I'm not buying any clothes this year. I want to make them. But at this fair, there's normally a lady that sells 40s, 50s clothes, and they're just so lovely. I've bought from her a couple of times before, So I was hoping that she was going to be there, but she wasn't. So yeah, so I suppose, well, it kept me on track. I haven't bought anything yet so far. So yeah, if you've made it this far along to the end of the video, thank you very much. I hope you found something interesting. I don't know. Let me know again in the comments below if you like to. Well, what do you like to knit? Do you knit modern patterns? Do you knit vintage from vintage patterns like me? And if you do, how do you get on with the if you have to upsize or make it smaller? Because I think that might be part of my problem. I need to work on that. I think I need to follow. There must be something on YouTube that tells me. Well, actually, having said that, the book that I've got from Linda, that I don't think I mentioned it, did I? You know, the jumper I just showed you about, the pattern is from a book from a lady who's on Instagram, Knitting for Victory. Her name's Linda. Lovely lady. Happy Hearts. And the book, if you wanted to get that, now I was going to have it here again, I haven't got it with me, so I'm so sorry, but the book is called Recreating Vintage 1940s Knitwear, and it's got about 18 patterns in there that have been redesigned for modern wool, and they've been resized as well. So, but she also has a lot of the history of all the patterns and how to resize. So I need to sit down and I think I'll do that this afternoon. Have a sit down and have a read. If I can find my reading glasses, they're probably in the fridge. But yeah, it's been lovely chatting to you. I hope you found some of this interesting and would like to subscribe or like or share the video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Happy knitting. Bye.